Hello! This is the Blue Jay and my co-host is...
The Narwhal.
Or FG Narwhals, as she sometimes likes to be known.
Well, that's
And-
my gamer tag, but yeah, whatever.
She goes by both. So yeah, I am the Blue Jay. If you follow me on Twitch, I'm actually Jakey Luke. That will all be in the description of the video. Today we will be teaching you how to make a Minecraft server. So the
Yes.
first thing you have to do is download minecraftserver.exe from minecraft.net/download. So you just download that, and that's cool. Then you just find where it is, you find its folder, and what you do is you find where you want to install the server, which might not be there. You might want to install it somewhere else. Like, I have just created a folder called Minecraft Server in my OneDrive, and that's where I want to install Minecraft Server. So what you do is you drag and you drop
Drag and drop.
until it's in the folder you want, and
Drag
then
and drop,
you...
people. Drag and drop.
Yes, well done. By the way, this is the third take, so we're getting a little bit tired.
I'm bored.
Yeah, we're a bit bored, but hopefully it'll be useful. And it is the
Hopefully.
official setting up of Narwhalopolis, so that's good at least. So what you do is you run the application,
Run
Oops.
the application.
and you will get some files. A server file which has nothing in, logs which aren't very important right now, and a EULA.
That's the important thing.
And if you agree to the terms and conditions, what you can do is you can just turn the word false into the word true. It's very important though, don't do this if you don't agree to the terms and conditions.
And now, if you don't agree to the terms and conditions, then you are serverless.
Yeah, unfortunately so. So yeah, we save that, and we close that, and
you
we
go.
run the application again. Now, sorry about the music in the background if it's a bit loud. Hopefully it's not. I've got the desktop audio nice and low, but we've just got Minecraft ready so that we can check that the file's working. So let's just check that the server is running. Direct connect. That's an imaginary server from the previous take. What you do is localhost.
If you are the local host and you're...
You will be the local host as you're setting up the server, won't you?
Yes.
If you aren't local or on the same local area network, which is the LAN or LAN,
Which is what
then-
I like to call it.
you can't use localhost. You have to use something we'll explain slightly later on in the video. Then you just join the server, and hopefully it works.
This is just a world that the
So,
server has made. This
This is
isn't
not
a real
the world
server.
we will be using. Well, no, it is a real server, but it's not of any use to anyone right now.
This is not the real world that we're going to be using. This is
No.
a fake world, a pooey world.
Actually, it's kind of cool. I mean, look at those peaks. They are not bad.
I know, but our world's better now. Shush.
No, they're really good peaks.
I know, but shush.
Just a second, I need to die. I think that's a really good thing to do to end this world. So, that is the server basically set up, and the next thing you want is to go into the server
Server.
properties file again. Remember, it was completely empty, give or take, when we opened it previously. Now,
It has a bunch of stuff.
so, all of these have various meanings.
No.
Most of them are pretty obvious. Like, game mode is whether it's creative, survival, or hardcore.
I think it's hardcore 2.
Yeah, I think it's creative is 0, survival...
No, survival is 0, creative is 1, and we think hardcore is 2.
No, that's right, because I switch between 0 and 1 when I'm griefing you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
sometimes
stop it.
I kill her with the game mode.
And one time he even killed the Narwhal Striker, which is basically a blaze sword that is enchanted with everything, even like feather falling,
You'll see the
projectile
Narwhal Striker.
protection,
yeah.
and I still need to get him back.
Yeah, just shut up.
Shush.
You'll see the Narwhal Striker eventually. So the op permission level, you can Google what that is. The resource pack, you can work out what that is
But now
too.
there's one thing that we need to do.
I'm gonna turn that into false actually. I think it's kind of more stealth and cool.
Okay, now we need.
Just a second. we have a phone call. Where's from?
There, that phone in front of you.
Hello? Just a second. Is that okay? Okay.
Let me guess, it's my bedtime.
Yep, but we'll probably leave that in the video. It's not that intrusive. So, you have all these settings. We'll go through them kind of fast. Oh, that's how you get hardcore mode. So, who knows what 2 is?
Enable command block. We need
So,
command
if
blocks.
you want command blocks to work in your world, you need to have true there. Not two. True.
We want to have command blocks because we're going to be doing some pretty awesome stuff with it.
Max world size is pretty obvious. The server port, just leave it as it is. Now the server IP, you will want to go to Google
Ask Uncle Google.
and say, what is my IP? Whatever number it gives you, just throw into that box there,
And
server IP, just type it in with the dots, and that will let others connect to you. We're not doing that right now because we don't really want that data to be public.
Also, we've already got that.
Yeah, so that's that. It is public anyway, but we want to make it a bit harder to get hold of at least. The level name, that's a really important thing. What you need to do is, if you want to use a save that you already have elsewhere, and if you want I can give a tutorial on how to extract them, but that's not really the point of this, so I'm not doing that right now. If you have another one, like we have poorly spelt Norwalopalis,
It's supposed to be Norwalopolis.
you then write in the level name, where is it? Instead of world, so it's Norwalopalis. And I think, in fact, you can have multiple levels in there at the same time, as long as you only have one written down at a time. So there, that has to be just one. But I think the actual file it's in can have as many as you want. But for now, I am deleting world, which was the one that was just generated. And it's not deleting. Why is it not deleting?
Because you haven't pressed delete.
I had, several times. Oops.
It's interrupted actions.
Oh, I've got the server open. Yeah, it's important to... Also, don't ever do what I just did. Don't close the server that way. So, yeah. Then you move whichever one you happen to want to be in there. So we have Narwhalopolis. You put it in the file, and it's there. You make sure that the level name matches. And that's pretty much it, to be fair. The whitelist can be used to make sure that only certain people can go on. Online mode is important if people don't have a proper version of Minecraft. And that's it. What were you going to say?
Nothing, that's fine. Later on out the video, we will be doing the whitelist. We'll be putting the IP, but this is
No, we in another video maybe, but for now.
No, I mean, like, why do we need to put it on now?
The whitelist we won't be doing right now.
All the IP, we don't need to put all those stuff.
Yeah,
in
we
the
will
video.
be putting our IP in there later, and it's very important that you do for other people to access it, but we're not. Now, there's one last step, so make sure you save that file first. So, that's pretty much a perfectly ready server. You can use that on your local area network and it will do just fine.
But
if you want people around the world to be able to access it, what you need to do is you need to get to
your super
your
hub.
router. Well, SuperHub if you have Virgin Media, but if not, it's just a router. And you need to access it. Okay, that didn't work. Why did that not work?
SuperHub 2 password.
There we go. So you log into your router and you go to wherever. It may be in advanced settings as with us, or it may be elsewhere, wherever you find the port forwarding. And then you just open it and you add a rule. As it happens, we've already added it, so I'll just go through the motions. So you put in the name, which has to be
Minecraft server.
Doesn't have to be, but that's what we use. And then start port is 25565 and the end port is
25565.
Yep. So you type that in, leave the protocol as is, that's perfectly fine.
And the IP address is what's at the end.
And to get your local IP address, which is what you're using here, in our case, that's the local IP address, you have to go to
Map and a
command prompt, and you open it in administrator mode.
Administrator.
And then you type in ipconfig and then press enter. And then
a load of stuff comes
you will see
up.
the IPv4 address.
Oh, that's his IPv6.
No, ignore the v6 one. The IPv4 address for the Ethernet adapter. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. My apologies, listeners. So yeah, you take the IPv4 address and you type it in there. So in our case, 13. You add the rule, if that's how it works on your router. You really have to look up advice for your particular router for this section. And then it will be active and it must be enabled. And that's the port forwarding sorted. Now, if anyone else wants to access your world, what they need to do is they need to go on to multiplayer, direct connect. There are other ways, but this is the easiest. And then you type in your IP address.
This isn't our real IP address. If it is somebody's,
oops,
then...
sorry. I pressed enter accidentally. Yeah, this is a made-up IP address. Maybe someone owns it, but I sincerely doubt it.
We did try joining the server. Let's try join the server again.
It didn't work. We're not trying to join it. So yeah,
it could have worked. We don't know.
So they have to put your IP address in, not your local one, your public IP address, and then they have to put a colon and the port, which is
25565.
And then they just join the server. And that's it.
And that is how you make a server.
So, hopefully that all made sense, and hopefully everyone can follow that. There are other things you can do to optimise it, like, at the moment this server won't be able to support many people because of the memory limitations, but I can do another guide for that another day. For now, signing out. Any last words?
This has been The Narwhal. Watch Zabrak, soon Syncpod 2014 will be out. I haven't watched NTDM, please don't shout at me. You have watched MP Longnose and the Magic Animal Club, don't worry. This is me signing out. I'm The Narwhal, goodbye.
See you later. That'll all be in the description, by the way, so anything useful I'll always post in the description.